In the city, I mean, you knew neighbors to say wave, say hi, but only a very close over the fence neighbors did we really get to know a little bit. But here, didn't take long. Everybody is, oh, come on in, sit down, have a chat, or almost more social for us in our immediate neighborhood, like being out here.
Yeah, that sounds very chill.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah.
During the week, we kind of stick to ourselves, I would think. Maybe not so much Reg, he's home during the day, but for myself. The weekends, we go to
you
the
still work full-time.
full-time.
Yeah, so.
The weekends, we go to the beach. We spend a lot of time on the beach. I spend a ton of time floating. We spend time in the barn playing games. I think we partake in a lot of the activities out here, but we still have our private time too.
Yeah.
Where we can walk away from it.
Yeah,
we can go to the beach,
nice.
but leave the sand there and come home.
Yeah, when you're sitting in here, I mean, you can't even see anybody else, right?
Yeah.
They don't hear anything.
Very, very quiet.
I don't hear anything.
Very peaceful.
Well, the park has something going in the summertime every month. And then also, well, we have a regular group that does happy hour. And we're kind of lucky because we started on the other end of the park. So we got to know people down there. And now that we're down on this end, we have friends on the south end and the north end. And so it helped us expand our horizons a little bit. So we do fires and dinners and happy hours, coffees.
We try and keep the library and the barn organized.
Nice.
I think it's nice in that you have your private life, but you also have as much community life as you kind of want to engage in. For a lot of people, they go away for months at a time, so it takes time to build those relationships because people are away and then they're back and then we're trying to figure out who everybody is. But the football games at the barn are awesome. Meeting people on the lake, doing the kayaking and that, and then there's so many fun activities here, sponsored by management that we really enjoy. Some of them you have a busy summer, so you don't get to go to all of them, but it's a lot of fun and it's very relaxed. So very fortunate that way.
Cool. What about your family? Did they come to
Yes.
here? Or do you? Yeah.
Yes. They come here. They played pickleball. They've swam. They've brought their friends. We've had fires and barbecues and.
Got a couple of the family members even thinking about getting a spot here.
Yeah. Very cool. That would make it very convenient for you guys.
Yeah. I think we don't have grandchildren yet, but when we do, I can see it being even more beneficial to have all these amenities with our kids.
Yeah, especially the lake.
Yeah,
So
especially
nice.
the lake. Yeah. It's so safe for young kids and clean water, always calm. So it's nice.
Do you have many friends and family visiting you here or coming to your site?
Constantly.
They're always asking.
Yeah, and as soon as they get here, they kind of don't want to leave. My brother came in with his wife a few weeks ago and he stood here and his wife went, oh wow. And he goes, oh gosh, she's never going back home. She's living here. Our son-in-law's family came in from Australia and these kids were so adorable. His sister and husband and two little boys came, and prior to coming, the little boys had said to me, is this CherryHill? Is this going to be a fun place? And I said, I'm pretty sure. Well, they got here and they looked out at the lake and they said, we've never seen anything like this before. This is just wow. They had the best time ever. So when you get people from Australia saying, this is awesome, this is pretty awesome. So
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, and our kids love it here and our friends definitely love it. And yeah, we've got a few coming in this weekend that are quite excited about coming back this year. So yeah, everybody likes coming here. The problem is the house can sometimes be a little too small.
Oh, yes.
But you have to remind there's a hotel in town if you need to sleep over.
Yeah, totally. Well, it is nice that you have like a park model.
Yes,
So at least it's a little bit more room, right?
Oh, yeah. We can sleep, what, 2, 7. We can sleep 7 in here, so that's okay.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's enough. That's enough in any house. Never mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would say a little bit of both. I
Okay,
definitely,
me too.
yeah, a little bit of both. There are times if I come after work, I enjoy a bit of a quiet evening, making supper and sitting outside. And yet, getting to know the neighbors here has been phenomenal. Everyone is so welcoming. Just getting to see the different families around and people who say hello when they walk by has been a lot of fun as well. It's been more than I could have imagined, in the sense of it feels like a little town away from my hometown, and I'm not very far from where I actually live, considering there's so many brand new people to meet here, as well as some good friends who I know across the lake and down the way a little bit. So it's a little bit of a retreat, and yet still close to home. Yep.
So nice.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah. Have you gotten to know some of your neighbors, or
Fabulous friends next door to us? We have a lot of shits and giggles with them. They're a lot of fun. We've got Angela across the back. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, everyone across the back and around here are just so lovely. This tells you how nice people are here. One of our daughters wanted to come out for the full weekend, but there's not enough room for all of us here because we're having friends in. They offered next door here. Martina and Kelly offered a space for our daughter to sleep at their place, and if not, Angela across the back said she could stay in her place. At least they've offered for our daughter to stay somewhere so she could come out. So what does that tell you about community? That's very nice. You don't get that in a lot of places, you know. And the other lovely thing is every time you walk by somebody, they wave, they say hi. You don't get a lot of that in the city. Out here you do, and that's special.
Well, like you said, it's your retreat, so everybody's chill. That's nice. Yeah.
You're here for a good time.
Not a long time.
Well, you could be for a long time too, I guess.
Depends what age you are.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's a gated community too, because you don't have anybody just coming to your door unannounced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice, and you feel
Very
safer.
safe. Feel very safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you like having the new privacy gates that were set up?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Gives you peace of mind. Where we were before, we were in a cottage development that we had to have an alarm system. And when it got dark at night, because it was dark all over, like at the lake there, you didn't see anything, no street lights. So yeah, you just always had to have the alarm system set. The doors were locked. You didn't feel that safe because you never knew who was coming in off of who knows where, the way that development was. So for here, all we do is lock the door and go to sleep at night. Don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, it's an added feature, which is great.
As a resident here now, I absolutely love it. I am on my own here, and it just makes me feel so safe and secure knowing that everyone who is inside the grounds here is here for a reason. They either have a key themselves to get in, or they're here visiting someone. I just feel so safe leaving my things here, or when I'm staying here on my own. My late husband and I definitely were one of the people who drove through this community as it was growing, looking and viewing this wonderful site. And at the time, that's what we were so intrigued with. So I understand the interest. However, at this point, I love it that it is a gated community. It just gives it
now
that.
You have to drive along the road.
Yeah. Exactly. And admire the beautiful lake.
Or make an appointment.
Or make an appointment. Yeah, absolutely. And look from the road to see these beautiful RVs. So for me, it was 100% perfect for my time of life, being a single person here, and it brings me that peace of mind.
Is this how pirate people live? And I says, I guess.
I'm a country boy.
He would have been fine with like 30 acres all by ourselves. Where I'm like, I need neighbors and people and friendships. So
And this is our.
this worked perfectly.
Well, we certainly want to live here forever.
Yeah, we
don't want to move again.
Yeah. I said, I love it here. I don't want to leave.
And we love it here.
Yeah.
Best move we ever done, for sure. By
Awesome.
far. By far the best.
And it's just so peaceful. At night, it's so completely quiet.
What a great place to be on a rainy day.
And I can end my work day, jump in the cart, get down to the dock and swim.
it really is like living at a resort.